Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Fragrance with Steve. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I'm going to show you 10 fragrances that I highly recommend for the winter months of 2018/2019. These are fragrances that I have worn for the last weeks, and for the upcoming weeks will still continue to put them through my rotation. Great offerings that are just spectacular in every way. So the first one on this list is by the house of Sospiro perfumes. This one is called Erba Pura. Now the story for this fragrance goes that it is based around a specific herb, Erba. I don't get too much of it though. There's also a lot of fruits in there, like it's like a fruit basket with a lot of vanilla, a lot of amber. Will last you the entire day, if not more. So aside to the great compliments that you will receive with this overall very pleasant fragrance, it also has great performance to boot. Check it out if you haven't heard from it. Erba Pura. Next one in this list is by the house of Roja Parfums. This one is called Enigma Pour. I have the Eau de Parfum in my collection. I've tried the Pure Parfum, the Parfum Extrait as well. And I have to say, this is all you need. Like in terms of scent, there's nothing different between the two. It's just a more concentrated version, the Extrait. It's also a lot more expensive. It lasts me like a whole day, like 10 to 12 hours. And great scent in terms of overall composition, very warm. There's a booziness to it. I believe it's a cognac note. So a lot of liquor, but also a beautiful vanilla and a lot of tobacco. Very warm, great for the colder weather. Check it out if you haven't heard from it. Roja's Dove's Enigma. Next one is by the house of Parfums de Marley. The house with the race horses on their bottles. Very heavy bottles, very heavy caps. The sprayers, they pump out an enormous amount of juice, and it's called Herot, this one. A very popular choice from the house, a great seller. Heavy on the tobacco again, lots of vanilla, but it also has a beautiful osmanthus note in here. It's just one of a kind. People compared this one to Tobacco Vanille. I could have put this one in the list as well, but Tobacco Vanille can be quite harsh to some people, myself included. I really like it, but I just I think this one is a bit more friendly, so to say. It will bring you a lot of compliments. Lasting power depends. Sometimes it lasts a long time on my skin. Sometimes I have the impression that it fades. I don't know what it is. It might be olfactive fatigue. It might be the thing that my skin wasn't, moist enough for that day. I think it's fair. I think it works really well. It's an eau de parfum. Yeah, check it out if you haven't heard from it. You probably have, but one in my list that I would highly recommend for the winter. Herot by Parfums de Marley. The next one in the same ballpark is by Xerjoff, and this is called Naxos. So the style of the bottle has changed a little bit over the years. This is an older style. Now it's more a round bottle, a little bit less see-through. Heavy on the tobacco once again, but very spicy. Warm spicy, fresh spicy. Lots of things going on in here. People compare this a lot to Pure Havane, and if you go through the evolution of this fragrance, you will get more spiciness opposed to Pure Havane, which is even more sweet than this. A compliment getter of a fragrance, and it has just amazing performance, this one. Lots of projection, I have to say. A lot of these fragrances, they will last you a decent amount of time, but this will also project. I can spray this like 2 times, walk through a room, and people will pick it up without an issue. Alright, the next fragrance is by the house of Boadicea de Victorious. This one is called Imperial. It's the Creed Aventus for Boadicea CID Victorious. I don't understand why so few people are talking about this one in the community. It's such an amazing scent. A lot of woodiness in here, but also lots of spicy, aromatic notes, a lot of florals as well, but nothing feminine by any means. This is more masculine than feminine, I'd say. It's got amazing performance as well. Just an overall very pleasing fragrance that you will enjoy a lot, especially when it's drying down. I don't know, it keeps getting better on my skin, and everyone seems to like it if they smell it out up in the air. I have a 50 ml bottle. I bought it through a friend. I wouldn't even consider to look out for 100 ml because like 3 to 4 sprays is all you need for an entire day. So 50 ml will last me a decent amount of time. Check it out if you haven't smelled this one. Imperial. Alright guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is by the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Oud Satin Mood. How could I not talk about this fragrance for a winter list, right? This is rose, violet leaf, oud, but it's a soft type of oud. The rose is just, it's bombshell, like it's all over the composition. It's very soft, it's very warm, it's very romantic. One of the best niche unisex fragrances out there. I really like to smell this one on my wife as well, and the performance is out of this world. Like it's a really nice choice for the colder months. I wouldn't consider this to be a great scent for spring or summer. Would be the I wouldn't wear this one in the summer because of the fact that it's so strong. But like I said, it's very romantic, it's very warm, it's just one of the best by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Oud Satin Mood. I know there's an extrait now, which is even more potent, like if we would even need that. Just a great scent. On my number 6 in this list. Number 7 is by the house of Widian. And this is one that I have acquired just before we went into the winter months. This is by this is from their gold collection, the second offering, gold number 2 by Widian. If you know by Fragrance du Bois, Sarah Oud, I would say this is similar. This is definitely a very warm, ambery, balsamic fragrance with a little bit of spiciness. It's saffron, the spiciness in here is saffron, but there's a huge dose of amber, elemi. It's it's amazing. There's also mandarin in here, vanilla as well. It has a little bit of everything, but overall such a pleasant fragrance to smell. I couldn't see anyone dislike this particular fragrance. Great one to check out from Widian. Again, not too many people talk about this one. I just think it's a spectacular offering. They're quite expensive, as a lot of others in this list, so try to get a sample first, but yeah, it's a great scent. Alright guys, number 8 in this list is by the house of Stéphane Humbert Lucas. This one is called Black Gemstone. Such a spectacular fragrance. This is one of the choices for people who like something artsy, something out there, something different. This will not be the average people-pleasing scent, so you have to be aware of that. If you sample it, be open-minded, try it out a couple of times, see what it's all about. It's very woody, but also very smoky, also balsamic, very mysterious, very dark, as the bottle might lead you to suspect. it sometimes makes me think about like leather and suede as well, but I haven't found that in the note description. So it's a very, very special fragrance. Not for everyone though, but try it out if you're looking for something different. Great projection and performance as well with this. Black Gemstone by Stéphane, Humbert, Lucas. Alright, number 9 is by the house of Montale. And again, a fragrance that is quite easy on the nose. A lot of people will enjoy it. The only thing that I have to mention is don't spray too much, because this is nuclear. Like if I do more than 2 sprays, I will choke myself. I will get a headache. And that's something that happens with a lot of Montale fragrances to me. They are so heavy that you have to spray them, 1, far away from your nose, and 2, just don't go overboard. Lots of oud, lots of vanilla, lots of honey. Done. This is really nice for the winter. Check it out if you haven't. Honey oud. And then we're coming to the last one on this list. And even though that I would say this is a great choice for spring and fall, like for winter, one of the best choices out there by the house of Guerlain. This is Santal Royal. If you have missed my review, check out the card in the corner to find out more about this fragrance. This is leather and cinnamon and everything you want for. I'd say this is also one of those, like the Imperial from Boadicea, CID Victorious. It's one of those fragrances that gets better and better and better if it dries down. So worth every penny in my opinion. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this list. If you have any questions about these fragrances in particular, feel free to put a comment in the comment section below. And also let me know what your favorites are for the colder weather. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, and see you in the next review. Bye bye.